what I want to make, right? This thing. I need to make this image. This green part, right? But I want to sculpt it. I want it to have a nice topology, a three-dimensionally looking topology rather than this two-dimensional farce that I have created yesterday. Look at this. This is not. This has a weird, edgy topology. I think I can shade smooth. Shade smooth does. I mean, again, it's kind of disappointing. So what I've decided is to let it be for now. Just hide it from view so that it doesn't offend us. And I will create another mesh with an icosphere. I like icosphere because icospheres are nice. Okay, this is too big, of course. We make it smaller and just have this as the view. What happened to material preview or solid? Let's have this as itself. Hide everything else. We hide everything else. We hide everything else. Just the icosphere. I need to make it a little more level 4. I subdivided the sphere and I'm now going to apply it so that the topology stays. Why is it shaped in such weird fashion? What happened? Wait, okay, let's undo. Undo. Okay, instead of this, let's undo again. Let's undo again. Okay, let's undo again. All right, add an icosphere, but right here itself I can create more subdivisions and also scale it. Radius is about 10 centimeters. Yeah, perfect. Okay, now this is fine. Now I can hide everything else. Just hide everything else. And we have this sphere. Nice topology. Looks cool. Perfect for sculpting. So we go to sculpt mode. We kind of sculpt it. We see that there is already we can actually shade smooth. Go to layout, solid, shade smooth. Do we have to shade smooth right now? Not really. We'll shade smooth later on. We will shade smooth later on. And now we go to sculpting. Press F. Where is the... See, this is the problem. Where is the screencast keys? Where is the offset? Where is it? Is it not visible here? It's visible here. 1000. Shading. It's not visible anywhere else. That's very strange. Okay, I'll sculpt here in this mode itself. sculpting. I'm sculpting. You see this nice symmetry? Press F, increase the size of the brush. G for grab, and then push in, push up. Maybe increase the size of the brush with F. I want to shape it into a corpus callosum. Right. Yeah, something like that. Wait, while we do that, let's activate. Alright, that's fine. Let's activate brush detail is constant. Resolution is 40, is perfect. So won't mess with my topology a lot. Okay, now I think something like that. Why is it all stretched, the topology? Decrease the size, grab and turn. Does kind of look like that. Let's see, let's check. Increase the size of this guy. A little bit. I think we need to lengthen it a little bit. Grab, increase the size, grab a little bit more, grab it down, push it up here, and turn this a little bit more in and down and up. Come on. Like that, and push this part in. You guys can't see it, right? Look at that. And push this part down a little. I'm going to sculpt it exactly like this image, so that at least a lot of other images of corpus callosum are different from this one, but so I when I make a video, like when I'm trying to make a video, I try to keep it as much as close to reality as possible, without compromising on style. So my brain is a blocky brain, because I know that's not the point of the video, to show the anatomy of the brain properly. But since corpus callosum is something that is being talked about a lot in the video, I just want to sculpt it nicely, so that why is this topology so weird here? Why is it all stretchy when I actually did a very stretchy topology? Very stretchy topology. But I think this shape is cool. What we actually wanted. This is not bad at all. But I'm kind of troubled by this weird stretched out topology. It will cause trouble in UV mapping, where I create textures and all. Why is it still not getting fixed? Wireframe. It's alright, it's not that bad. It's not very stretched. It's a little stretched though. It's a little weirdly stretched. We go to edit mode and we realize, look at these weird curves going across. Which means it's not really what do you call it? A mirror image of each other, of both sides. That's causing problems with my mind somehow. All right, I think this we can work with this. Okay, so this is our corpus callosum. We name it CC. CC, corpus callosum. Corpus callosum. And now we set it up inside my other. So yesterday I was trying to create a topology. Let's remove this guy for now. Bring up our CC. Go to object mode. It's inside the brain, which is not the right place for it to be. So what we do is we bring it out, and now we have to undo. What set origin? Okay, that's what I actually wanted to do. Geometry to origin to geometry. So now origin is at the center of mass, kind of. And now we move this guy to x is 0, y is z is something, y is something. Y is 0 and z is something. What's z? Z is 0. Okay, so it goes to origin. Our brain is at origin. Okay, so this is the problem. The brain is actually not at the origin. Why is it shifted? Why is it shifted? A little weirdly. Which is, it's fine. Let's not trouble the brain too much. Just shift this on the x-axis right here, and also the y-axis a little here. Is the size all right? Maybe we'll need to increase the size. How much is the size in that image? Wait, I closed it off. Why do I close things? Not really a good idea to close things. The size is okay. I'm going to shift it on the y-axis a little in front, and on the z-axis a little up. I think this works. And now what I'm going to do is wait, you guys can't see this, right? I mean, you guys, there's no viewer, but whoever is going to watch later on, you do this. Oops. And now carefully slide it on the axis such that these two are combined like this. See? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remesh with blocks. This is it. Just to go with the aesthetics of the whole brain. And we save it and we go to rendered view and we see this is not bad at all. I want the aesthetics of this video is blocky like a blocky structure, and we can create some materials for this. Let's do that. Let's do that actually. Let's do that. Let's do that by going to shader editor. This is our shader for this guy. We create a new material, and what we do is we need some texture, right? We need some maybe the same thing that I added checker texture, add a bump map, make some space here. Look at this guy. Look, I'm not really well versed with the workings of. Check this out. Huh? What do you say? Too much? 15? What about this guy? What about now? What about 10? 10 also works actually. Ten works actually. What do you say? What do you think? This is the beauty of Blender is that you don't have to. It can look really well. This is EV render, and I kind of am getting used to. I'll watch some videos on EV rendering, how to improve EV rendering on YouTube, so that it can be even better. But this looks nice. The checkered texture gives a little interesting. Is there some distortion here? Strength, distance, height, normal. What happens when you add this to normal? Ooh, what is that? Yuck, but yum. But yuck, but possibly useful for some other things. That reminds me, I wanted to make a chessboard, a virtual chessboard, just for my own sake. This looks nice. Now, what I'm going to do now is, so select this. Wait, which one is the parent? Select the parent first, or select the link? How do you link objects? Object links. Objects to scene, object data, rigid body, parent. Yeah, Control P. Who's parents now? Wait. So I select this. I click object, parent. But make parent, who's who. I can't understand this. Undo. What's going on? Oops. Redo. What is this sign? What is this sign? Modifiers. Okay. Modifiers. Remesh. Okay, remesh modifier is not applied. Apply it. This is the mesh I wanted. This is perfect. This is great. This is good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'll be happier once it is there is a certain aesthetic to this. This is corpus callosum, which is like ooh, where's the sleepiness coming in? Which is like the idea is it's a connecting piece. It's a bridge. It's a connecting piece between the left and the right hemisphere, right? It connects. And what better way to show connectivity than to have a Lego aesthetic, have a Lego-like aesthetic to things. It's like a block connecting with another block. Now, corpus callosum. Callosum. The problem is, I'll have to kind of cut it in half to show that it is cut in half, right? But for now, we can actually. Okay, what I wanted to do was make parent. Let's go to solid. I have corpus callosum selected, and then I have let's search on the internet. Let's search on the internet. How do you make how to combine objects in Blender? How to join objects in Blender, merge objects, fuse meshes together. How do I merge to? How do I parent? How do I parent objects? Making it sound like a verb, but select the child object first and select the parent object last. Okay. So we select the child object first, which is the corpus callosum, and then the brain. Why can't I select? Okay, shift select, not control select. First I select this and then the brain, and press Control B. Set parent to menu will pop up, allow you to select from one of the different parenting types. Okay, Control P. Set parent to objects. Okay, now what happens if I run the simulation? Okay, see, it's going along with the movement of the corpus callosum is now attached to the brain. Wait, you can't see that. The corpus callosum is now attached to the brain. Corpus callosum is now attached to the brain while it is moving up and down. Beautiful. Check out the corpus callosum. The lighting is beautiful. There's a bloom effect going on right here, and everything is hunky-dory. We did not touch upon did not touch upon retopology because we didn't have to do retopology this time, because I forgot that I will be adding block modifier, remesh modifier. It's kind of the same thing. Oh, I'm so hungry and sleepy. Yeah, I should go fix my hunger and take some rest. But I was just trying to explain. Retopology is when you sculpt something, and then you realize after sculpting it that during the process of sculpting, your mesh is a mess. Your mesh has turned into like millions of triangles. It's completely impractical to use it for rendering, or even for games or for rendering or anything. So you retopologize. You start building a topology with the polybuild tool that we saw in the last stream. We build over that, and then this is all in Grant Abbott's video, which was released on 2nd October, very on time, because I was confused about why would sculpting ever be used if it takes a lot of time to create, to even render physics or calculate physics of the objects, because the mesh is such a mess. So retopology is essentially a term used to manually retopologize, in this case, in our case. But remeshing is something that Blender provides. So you can remesh objects. I select this object, I remesh this, I remesh it into a block. You can remesh. Wow, look at this. Wow, that's interesting. Huh? No, what is that? Wow. Octree. That's a nice bit of aesthetic. Let's see this. Let's select this. Let's add a modifier, remesh. Wow. This kind of looks, if you do smooth, but octree depth like 7. It has a certain, or 6 maybe, has a certain aesthetic to it, which looks cool. I really like this topology. I mean, because it has smoother edges, scale is just 9.99, I think. Threshold is 1. Okay, I'll remove it from the main brain. This is, I think I'm fixed with that. But I kind of like this one. Increase the octree depth. 10. 10 is too much. How does the topology look like? It's 5, 6. I mean, you can reblock it, but this does not make much sense because it's already blocks. You're just confusing the algorithm. Undo. You can even create a keyframe of this property. That's strange. Sharp, smooth. 6. What if I apply? How does this topology look like? Does not look that bad. That actually looks nice. I might keep it. I will keep it. And see, just streaming has its benefits. You, even if there is no one watching, streaming brings out ideas because you're thinking. You have to think actively, create something cool. So, on this note, I will say goodbye.